That would do it. If I unmuted it, there would be audio. That would do it. If I
You're there.
unmuted it, there would be audio. That would do it. If I
You're there.
unmuted
Reminding me of a wrestler, but I don't know who because I don't watch enough wrestling.
Oh, I don't know. I know like
It's
eight
ju-
dudes from
it's
the
just
80s.
It's the tank top in the semi-wet long hair.
Yeah, that's
just really
yeah.
giving off wrestler vibes. I really like it.
It's WWF. I'm gonna go backstage and do a bunch of cocaine.
Sure. We could do anything right now, and our sponsors won't care.
Yeah, right. I'm
Actually, maybe Anchor will.
I'm running an ad right now before we start. That way, there's not one during the middle of the episode.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Smart. Big brain Levi.
It's me.
I'm
doing
wrecking
it.
the cord around this. I'm gonna have to put it down soon, or I'm gonna fiddle with it for the entire show. Cause I got the adaged. Told Audrey I was gonna buy a gun.
Yeah.
And she asked why. I have a good answer, so I walked away.
Just scream states' rights and then walk away.
That is my right as a statesman. Ooh, I found out if I yell loud enough, I can hear myself echo.
Uh-oh.
That's good. Oh wait, I wanted to pull up this. Mute it.
10 seconds and the ad's over, and then we'll start this shindig.
This shindig.
Yeah.
This. Excuse me. Oh, he wants the balloon.
I mean, can you blame him? It's gonna pop it. You're in a precarious position here. I'm hovering the clip it button. That was a dangerous game.
Get you involved.
Yeah, real involved. Painfully involved.
Okay.
All right. Ads over. I got this up. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. I'm closing that. We got 2 sets of audio here.
Is that good or bad?
No, it's good. Like I have your audio and I've got my audio both coming through. Up here.
I did all that. God damn. Fucking cats.
Yep. That's what they do.
Leave it there in case he wants to join me. I need to get this out.
I changed the recording location this time so that it'll go to the right place.
I just hit my monitor with the weight at the end of that, so that's good.
Oh boy.
I'll see if that messed anything up in the morning. Also, I think my headband's on backwards. It is.
Oh no. I'm drinking some bubbly. Yeah, get it. Get it. Do it.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, I the place I normally pull cryptids from. I was kind of in a dry spell, so I've
Uh-huh.
stolen a website that you use for Yokai of the Fortnight,
Oh, you son of a
and have
fucking.
and have done 2 yokai for us to discuss on this episode of My Neighbor Mothman. I'm
This one
Levi.
brought. I'm Zachary. This one's brought to you by J and Dean's Plumbing Service.
Oh no. How's your yeah, you got everything flushing
It's
for now till that root
for
grows
now.
back.
He took out genuinely, I think it was a 4-foot pile of roots.
Yeah, that's the thing that fucks up all the subject tanks.
Yeah, he said his best guess because like the septic tank itself wasn't full, so he said his best guess was that the pipes themselves, or no, sorry, the bathrooms and the plumbing
Mhm.
and the tanks have had regular maintenance, but no one bothered to check the pipe
To the
that
tank.
takes all the plumbing
Yeah.
to the tank.
Yeah.
Because he showed up. It took about, I don't know, 15 minutes, and then knocked on my door and was like, "Hey, you want to come look at this?"
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whew. So today, yeah, I'm glad that that's at least for now dealt with. The amount of poop problems that are occurring on content on this channel are ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah. Well, just in our friend group in its entirety,
Yeah.
lots of gastrointestinal problems.
We had Lee and I had a Risk of Rain video come out when the ceiling started pouring shit in the basement.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we were recording Risk of Rain like when it was in beta.
Yeah, that room right back there
Mhm.
got some sewage on the ground still.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to clean it because I got to move the washing machine and the dryer.
Oh. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
How are we gonna dry it up? Couldn't. All the towels wet with sewage water have been able to wash or dry.
Yeah.
All right, yokai,
Yokai.
Fortnite.
So number 1, let's see if I can say this without it being bad. Roku Kurakobi.
Kobe.
Kubi? Kubi? I don't know. I don't know
What?
what's
One more time.
ROKU.
Uh-huh.
I got Roku. I have one on my TV.
That means 6. I believe.
ROKUBI.
Kubi. Maybe.
It's like Roku Rokobi, I believe. Translation: pulley neck. So
I don't think I particularly like that.
So by day, they appear to be ordinary women. But by night, however, their bodies
tell me
sleep
about it.
while their necks stretch to incredible lengths and roam around freely. Yeah. They got big, long Mr. Fantastic necks when they go to sleep. Their heads will also sometimes attack small animals, and they're known to lick up lamp oil with their long tongues.
Now, we've talked about certain yokai that did like to lick the oil out of lamps before.
Did we?
Now, I did, and I did repeat the name of this yokai several times as I thought it was very funny. And
Mm-hmm.
it did become known to me after that it was problematic.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Is this one that we've touched on and is problematic?
No, no, no.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
meaning the other one really liked the oil from lamps. So this seems to be
I recall
you
what
remember.
I
You
recall
remember.
what you're talking about. This is scary long neck ladies who lick oil for sustenance.
Now, I'm not trying to make light of a folk tale or people's fears and beliefs. It seems like Japanese people just didn't know how to put enough oil in their lamps, and their lamps were burning out in the middle of the night. And they went, whoa, 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 whoa! Now that was definitely a long neck lady.
Yeah, somebody came
Came in,
along.
came in here, and licked up my
Who
oil.
licked up all this oil? Who came and licked up all this oil?
What long neck lady out there wants to come licking oil from my lamp?
Unlike most yokai, which are born as monsters, these and their close relatives, the what is that? Nukekubi, are former humans that are transformed by a curse resulting from some evil or misdeed.
Huh.
Sins, unnatural behavior, whatever you want to, it's early Japan, take your stab at whatever. Let's see. In many cases, their husbands or fathers actually committed the sins that curses them.
Leave it to men.
And by some cruel twist of fate, the men escape the punishment and the women receive the curse instead. And this is a curse that only affects women.
That's some down, dirty, disrespectful, patriarchal shit.
It's pretty messed up. Let's see what else.
Down with the patriarchy. It curses women to become long neck lamp lickers.
Yeah, I have the legend here. And hey, guess who's pretty spot on with? A lord noticed that the oil in his lamps was vanishing at an alarming rate, and an old and suspected one of his servants may be one of these yokai. He decided to spy upon on this girl after she'd fallen asleep. Noticed vapors and ectoplasm forming around her chest and neck. A little while later, the servant girl rolled over in her sleep. But only her body moved. Her head stayed in place. And the neck stretched out between the two. So she rolled over and the head just stayed on the pillow. Kind of thing. And then this person fired them.
As one does with a long neck lamp licker.
And the girl had no clue what the hell was going on. And never found out that she was
likely story.
Never found out that she was a yokai.
You just never knew. Huh?
Just never knew. In that
never knew.
There's another one here. I'm trying to vet real quick before I read it out loud, because I didn't do that. It's pretty not great. So I'm probably not gonna touch on it.
Okay.
There's
is it pretty not funny for this podcast? It's only pretty funny.
It's pretty just in general. There was a monk traveling with somebody. The monk murdered somebody, stole money, stayed at an inn owned by a man with a beautiful daughter.
Uh-huh.
They shared a bed, is how it puts it.
Okay. Okay.
And then it turned her into a yokai because he did the crimes.
Huh. I don't particularly like that one.
The innkeeper confessed that he had murdered his wife for money.
Oh.
And used the money to build the inn that they were in.
Oh.
And that's why his daughter was a yokai and not the first guy. And then the monk rejoined his temple and prayed for this girl who was turned into a yokai every day. It's just like there's just like a lot going on there that I skipped over that was like problematic, I would say. Yeah. But so this is a yokai with a strong yokai lady with a strong or long stretchy neck.
Strong stretchy neck.
And
probably strong.
Probably strong. I mean, hold up a head. But
I got a big one of those. I got a big old noggin.
I forgot the currency on the stream was dongs.
Huh?
Because like there's like, you know how you get like currency for watching on Twitch, which you can at twitch.tv/skeleton crew
channel
gaming.
Points.
Yeah, channel points. The channel points on our channel are named dongs, and I forgot about that. At one point they were doubloons, but
dongs is funnier than doubloons.
I don't know when I changed that. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, now I want to earn some dongs.
Yeah, you can go to twitch.tv/skeleton crew gaming and you can earn all the dongs you want.
I'm on my way there now. Also going to do this because I know that there are certain people that like to be mean to me in the chat.
I mean, it's possible. It's nothing so far, but yeah, it's possible.
No, mine still says gold doubloons.
Oh, maybe that's it's Stream Elements or Streamlabs. Maybe it's one of those that's doing it. I don't know. It's not. There's so much garbage. That was incredibly loud for 1 bit. Thank you so much for that. The heart attack. So basically, all these people were mean to other people, and women got the shit end of the stick for it. Is the plot of the Rokubi. Is all sorts of nightmare. Now, number 2 is also very not good. This is the Kudan. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. Kudan. Kudan seems to make sense to me. But this is just 2 characters that mean human and cow.
Oh no. I don't know if I like where that's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. So Kudan are prophetic creatures.
Is that prophetic?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So, and they take the form of baby cows with human faces.
Oh no.
And very rarely the opposite, where a cow gives birth to a human body with a cow face.
Much cuter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, thinking about it,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because it's a baby size. It's baby size, but cow face.
But now, wait, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it baby cow size or baby person size?
Let me see if it specifies that.
If it's baby person size with a cow head, cute. If it's just a baby cow sized person with a cow head, not cute 1 bit. Also, is it a baby face or like a grown man's face?
Well, it doesn't really overly matter. Like listen,
It matters to me.
all the drawings that I've seen, like depictions of this, are just kind of generic face on a cow body kind of thing. But they are able to speak human language from the day they're born.
Nope.
Yeah.
What the hell they gotta say?
Immediately upon being born, the Kudan gives one or more prophecies.
Oh, wait a second, I'm back in.
It's prophetic, right? You know, this is Dune 2. This is the sequel to Dune, is what we're in right here.
I thought you meant it was an animal of prophecy, not an animal with prophecy.
Carrying prophecy with it.
I'm back in.
So the context of their prophecies varies. Some have spoken of great harvests or terrible famines, other foretold plagues and droughts and predicted wars. But the prediction of the Kudan never fails to come true. Upon delivering its prophecy, the Kudan immediately dies.
Oh.
It's there to tell you the thing and then get out.
Not as scary now.
No. This is less, like, it's more unsettling initially, and then it's gonna be like weird for 40 seconds. You doing
pictures
of yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of it and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it's not great. It's not do yourself a favor. Pause this, go Google that. Yeah, right, isn't that right? It's crazy.
I'm looking at the picture on yokai.com.
Yeah, that's the one.
He looks like he's got a prophecy to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's just dying to tell me a prophecy. He looks like the Riddler.
So,
Paul Danzo? Was that a kid's name?
I don't know.
His name? It's like the Riddler.
Oh God, I didn't see that movie. Paul Dano?
No, not riddles for adult. Wait, riddles for adults. Is it a riddle podcast?
Riddles for children is what I used for when I was doing the Dungeons and Dragons as a DM. Those webs, put them on dark mode. What's going on? It's hurting my eyes.
The guy view. Please be a dark web. I'm staring into the sun.
Oh God.
And I don't understand his riddles.
Big scare. Does it come with udders? Oh no, I'm just seeing. Oh no, all these in here. I've waited 2 weeks for this.
Yeah, Paul Dano.
Paul Dano. Yeah, there you go.
He looks like Paul Dano.
Does it? Oh no. So, Kudan are relatively recent yokai, entering the public zeitgeist at the end of the Edo period. It's like when they started like doing social stuff.
Oh, okay, like Twitter.
A little earlier, but you get the idea. Paul Dano equals Kudan confirmed. Let's see. But yeah, what was it? The fall of the shogunate and the return of imperial authority, combined with rapid changes brought about by the opening of trade with the West, were responsible for a lot of uncertainty and turmoil throughout Japan. During this time, stories
it's our fault.
Oh, absolutely. It's them not being hermits anymore. They're experiencing the outside world and panicking. Is what's happening. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad out there.
I log on to Twitter and I become the Riddler.
During this time, stories of Kudan being born popped up in newspapers all across the country. Kudan sightings continued through the end of the Edo period until after World War II. Among some of the events, Wait, what does that say? Sorry, it's down here on my tablet. Like it, like there were predictions for the Russian-Japanese war and the war in the Pacific through Kudan. So take that with what you want to. Because of their uncanny ability to predict the future, the word of Kudan, word, not world, was viewed as absolute truth during the Edo period. Newspapers looked to add credibility to a story. They would include words Kudan no Gotoshi, or as if a Kudan had said it in their articles. This phrase remains in use in Japanese language today and is a way of assuring the reader of the truth of a story.
I think I'm going to start putting that on my tweets.
Yeah.
Sources of Kudan.
Kudan. Yeah.
Now,
mm-hmm.
This has given me the idea for an elaborate prank.
Okay.
The likes of which have been done before.
Oh.
I believe there was a woman in, I believe, England hundreds of years ago that did pretend to give birth to rabbits, I think.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I think I've talked about it on the show.
Yeah, something.
Which one of you is going to hide in my womb in a cow suit and then come out and say some nonsense?
We got to go to Japan and do it. They'll believe us.
Yeah.
That's
make friends with a local.
That's the trick.
Bring him in on it. Yeah.
Let's see.
Could work.
It could very well. Hey, it would be absolutely terrifying. We'd probably make some sort of news, right?
Yeah, probably go to jail for some time if we got
some sort of Japanese fraud. I don't know.
Yeah. If we decide to go through this, one of us needs to come back and beep this whole section out.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll just delete this episode.
Well, no. Just beep it out.
Okay.
Lots of good bits in this one so far. Like all these riddles.
Oh, no, the riddles.
If you're listening to this episode and there are no riddles, that means sections have been beeped out.
It's true.
It's for everyone's safety. I'm not going to do any riddles. I'm gaslighting.
Do you know? I can't remember the name of the book.
Any riddles?
It's a real life treasure hunt that is still currently going on, and the book you can just buy in stores to solve the riddles. I think this. So this guy buried like a bunch of treasure across
the
United States. I mean, everything's just something. And so like it's like 13 treasures that are hidden across cities or something, and like 2 have been found. So there's like credibility to it, like it's actual things, but you have to buy the book and like translate the pictures as to where the treasure is and where it's buried. I can't remember the name of this book for the life of me. But
the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt.
No, I can't.
A real-life adventure to find 4 ordinary items in 4 locations, each worth $10,000 to the finder.
No, I can't. It's not that. It's like a whole thing. It's more than 4. It's like a lot. I can't remember what the name. The Secret.
Great website.
The Secret is the name of the book.
Oh, I saw that.
By Sean Kelly and Ted Mann. And it's just like a picture book full of clues. Find treasure in real life.
Cool as hell.
Yeah.
Do we have one near us? St. Augustine, Florida.
But a lot of the treasures are buried in like the 70s and 80s in like town squares that have been moved since. So it's like,
demolished and
yeah,
whatnot.
yeah. Do I have anything else here on this? Oh, the Kudan are because of its reputation of honesty, they're used as talismans for good luck, prosperity, and protection of from sickness and disaster. There are like made Kudan on on uh on display that you can go see.
I would rather not. I think
they're like mummified, like they kind of made them. They Frankensteined them together from
that's
like
what they did with platypus.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what they thought. You see the cut marks on his bill at the national.
Yeah. The most recent of these treasures was only found 3 years ago.
Oh yeah. I've been keeping track of this. This is the whole thing. This will be a real good thing if we want to do this. Josh Gates from Destination Truth and Expedition Unknown and all that has done a couple episodes, I think, about it where he's tried to go and find treasure with them.
Well, apparently they filmed the recovery of that last box that was found in Boston.
Yeah,
for the show. I've wanted now. I want it.
Yeah, I know. I keep meaning to buy this book, but I can't remember to by the time I get to a bookstore most of the time. That's, I think, it for me this week on the Kudan and the Rokoro Kubi. Two very interesting yokai with, like, one's a prophecy and one's a curse. Like, it's a little bit of both you get.
No, they both feel like curses.
Well, one's, I mean,
I saw the picture. Well, it looks like a curse.
But it's good news. It's good news curse.
Can I read this all night?
I don't know.
You've messed up by telling me about this, Levi.
Oh, the book? Yeah.
That's all I'm going to think about. Here.
Dan and JJK.
Yeah, okay.
His cousin. It started an ad. While it's pulling up an ad, I'm going to
have the secret.
No, I'm gonna check on our rankings for countries.
Oh, smart
for listeners. For our update, let's see where everyone's at. See if we got anybody new down at the bottom. We have passed 4,100 plays, which is
nice,
tight.
That's too many.
Episode 1, the Bigfoot episode, is at 235 plays.
How many episodes have we put out?
And Zach, I have bad news for you.
Oh no.
The United Kingdom is still winning. With 4% of the vote. Australia has surpassed Canada for the number 3 spot. Good on you, Aussies. Canada, poutine it up. Switzerland, you're ringing it in at the number 4 slot. You've been solid this entire time. Most recent is Croatia. What's up, Croatia? Welcome.
I know where Croatia is.
It's, yeah.
Oh yeah, my favorite country by Italy.
Of course. No, but that's I just still think that's a really interesting thing is seeing like the breakdowns of this. Like and the UK is, hey, guess what? It's England 84%, Scotland 12%, Wales 3%, Northern Ireland less than 1%.
Yeah, it's because we keep talking shit about hating the British, but we don't do anything about it.
Yeah. California is still our number 1.
Northern Ireland?
Yeah, Northern Ireland. Less than 1%.
Okay.
No,
I mean that did the thing to the British.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
That's
California's
our little.
#1. Is that what you said?
California's our #1 United state. Texas,
Bunch
Ohio.
of weirdos.
Texas, Ohio, and
Bunch of
Michigan
weirdos
are all
out there.
tied at 10% for the U.S.
Which is so weird. You would really think it would be Georgia. That's where
California's at
are.
15%. Georgia's at 8%. And then
What are you people doing out there?
And it gets smaller from there. That's the fun thing is clicking on because we're in Georgia. It's seeing where people listened to it. Blairsville, 29%.
Blairsville, Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Blairsville.
And know where Leah's family's from?
I think so.
Atlanta Flowery Branch.
Let's just dox everybody.
Yeah, I'm not listing full names. Come on, it's fine. It's fine.
I will. Oh, that makes sense. It's North Georgia.
Yeah. And Georgia is North Georgia. It's Blairsville, Atlanta, Flowery Branch, Cumming, Athens, Columbus.
Up there in those mountains, they got secrets up there.
They do. I think that's gonna end it for this episode of My Neighbor Mothman. I was kind of just powering through the little ad break there so we could do the wrap up. Thank you guys so much for listening. We have social media. We have Twitter
at Mothman Podcast,
which is if you're watching the video is on the screen below me. And then we have
I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, he is.
At Baby Mothman.
It's also on the screen if you watch the visual aid. I'm on Twitter at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's also my TikTok.
Coralie is on Twitter. She made our artwork.
There you go.
She's great. Her commissions are open. I checked this week.
Go check it out.
At Lychan_.
Would you at me? Oh, you're at never. You're throwing all the ats in there. Thank you.
Yeah. That doesn't work.
You can watch us record this live on twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming. Yeah, I don't have that set up. I don't got anything set up. You do get points for trying. You can find our VODs on YouTube on the Skeleton Crew Gaming channel. You can find you can find
our merch. Boardnerds.store.
Thank you. We've got the Who's That Cryptid shirt in there right now. We've got our Mothman hats and stuff that's always in there. We got folders or what is the things called? Binders. And nope, that's still not it. Spiral notebooks. That's it. Water bottle.
We've been to school.
Yeah, right. All that good stuff. You know, go check it out. The boardnerds.store.
I forgot that your Twitter is on this.
Yeah.
And the last 3 things are literally just your Tennessee bit.
Yeah. Because it doesn't do retweets or whatever. Yeah. That works. That gets the message across.
Yeah. That encapsulates this show.
What else do we got?
Is there anything new coming to the merch store, Levi? It's summertime.
I might throw a couple tanks up. We could do some tanks.
Some tanks?
Some crop tanks, maybe even.
Mothman. You forgot about the Mothman Saves shirt.
I did forget about the Mothman Saves shirt. That's our newest shirt. It's based on a Jesus Saves billboard that's in Atlanta. And I just made
Athens. There's one in Athens.
Is one in Athens too? Okay. Yeah, it's just the one. I just took the font and put it on a t-shirt and put Mothman there instead. So be sure to go check out that one. That's my favorite shirt that we have in there because it's just a big ugly yellow shirt.
I'm probably gonna buy that one.
That's great. It's the best thing we have. It's so simple. Cryptid tanks. Yeah. I gotta figure out.
We'll brainstorm.
We got all sorts of stuff to do eventually.
Yeah, we really do.
Mm-hmm. We have tons of stuff to do eventually.
if you want the energy to
Mhm.
do the things that we have to do, drink Noob Energy. We do not support what they have recently been tweeting.
Yeah, their Twitter account got hacked or something. It's a nightmare.
Their Twitter account was saying some suspect things today.
But
Let's check and see if they updated it.
But you can use code Mothman15 to get 15% off your order of Noob Energy. It comes in two flavors: Citrus Burst and Clutching Kiwi, and they're both pretty fantastic. I've got Citrus Burst on the couch there behind me.
The cans are wrapped, so they're very nice to the touch.
You can't see
very nice to just kind of hold in your hand. Oh wow!
Right.
You hold that can well.
10 calories, vegan friendly, gluten free, 0 sugar, made in US.
If you spill it on your keyboard or your mouse mat, not gonna be sticky.
Not gonna be sticky. That's it. It's great.
As someone who frequently spills things on his keyboard and mouse mat, this baby not sticky at all. So much so that he's been disallowed
from drinks on the desk,
having open beverages on his desk. Zero sugar, though, not sticky anywhere.
Not sticky.
Noob Energy.
Mothman 15. 15% off. Mothman 15. That's the good stuff right there. You want that. Singles, 6-packs, 12-packs. FYE and New York. There's a store locator on their website.
And apparently working on more retail partnerships.
Which is exciting.
Cannot confirm. Cannot deny where those are at. Could be in your favorite convenience store tomorrow.
Could be.
Go check.
I will say, this is a genuine thing here. I like that they're 12-ounce cans. Because by the time I get to like the bottom of like the tall boys, it's warm down here.
Yeah. You take a long time to drink things.
Yeah, I take a long time to drink things.
I have a little 16-ounce cup that I've been drinking out of. That does take me probably an hour and a half to get through. How much are you?
Actually, I don't know what this is.
750 milliliters. I've been drinking this for an hour.
Oh. Hydrate. 100 channel points to you, hydrate.
Yeah. That's the end of it. We're losing it on this one.
We're losing the thread here. Be sure to go and follow us on all that stuff. Leave us reviews on music things that have review systems. Those are always helpful and help people find us. That counts as sparkling water. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Of My Neighbor Mothman.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, it's so hot in here. It's so hot in here. Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
Summer is kicking my ass right now.
Look at this. You see this?
The fur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cats love this chair so much that I bought myself a new chair so that they can sit in it.
I have a cat chair as well that they get to sit in.
I got myself a cool gamer chair.
Gamer chair.
Oh man.
That caught me good. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but that caught me real good.
Oh wait, no, I thought.
Oh no, okay, go for chat. I'm gonna go get another bubbly.
I thought you were laughing at the fact that I was laughing at something and then just stopped and just loudly sighed to it.
No, I was paying attention.
Yes, JT,
to that.
it is.
All right, I'll be right back.
You'll fucking. I'm gonna say something bad while he's gone. I'll say something real bad while he's gone. G um uh go Celtics. Yeah, I know. Hey Levi, nothing happened.
What's up? I see 15-point lead.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, you got it. You got it in there.
Do you want to hear more about fun things that are happening with my body?
Sure.
One of my ears is like swelling shut for some reason.
That's not great.
Yeah, I think I irritated it.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? I think you can put peroxide in there. And that'll
Probably.
help. That'll help relieve some of that.
I need to get some tomorrow. It really hurts.
Yeah. Jeez, yeah.
Or this is another one of God's cruel jokes against me.
It could be. It could be a test.
He's taking so much from me. Oh, you weren't there for it earlier before we get started. I told Jake I was doing laundry and I was like, man, stomach feels better today. Haven't been in the bathroom as much. Could be that I haven't eaten any cookie cake.
Yeah.
Or I'm getting over a bug that I had.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, there's no way to tell unless I eat some cookie cake.
Mm-hmm. I see your predicament. You're in a real bind here. Honestly.
I'm in a real bind.
You're in a real bind here? I don't know.
And then at most 2 hours after that thought, I sat down to eat dinner. We were having chicken tacos. And I laid out my pill, my little dairy pill, because I had cheese and sour cream on my taco.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, take that. And then there was a bug inside, and I got hyper focused on the bug.
Yep.
And I sat down and ate, and I went, wonder how much longer I have on my Lactaid. And then I looked up for my phone and did see the unopened Lactaid. So my stomach doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
That previous progress I had made, gone.
Back to square one, huh?
Yeah. Sure I am.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun times. And enough sewage talk.
Yeah?
Because this week, we're talking about the Cameron Village sewer blob.
What on earth? Okay.
We're talking about a real event.
I'm sorry.
That was on the news.
Hang on. Can you run that again? It was cutting out.
Man, I've been pooping a lot this week. Huh?
Not that far.
We're doing the Cameron Village sewer blob.
Oh, okay.
Real life event.
Oh no. I'm already
right next.
I pulled it open.
Right next door.
I pulled it open so I could keep it up for when I do the episode later. And man, these top links.
Is it the video?
I'm sure this third one is. It's a YouTube link.
Yep. Don't worry, I've sent it into the Discord to you. That doesn't have all the news talk on it.
Okay.
If anyone wants to, while you're listening to this, go on YouTube.com. /watch $V equals capital TCKP. Just
Okay.
look up unknown life form in North Carolina sewer. It's a 2-minute and 4-second video. Click it.
I'm gonna mute it. This is also visually disturbing. I want to
just
point out.
wait.
It's half obscured on our live stream, but I think that's for the best.
It is because it looks gross.
It does look gross. So
Look
this
at it
is
moving.
in a sewer, huh?
This is in a sewer in Raleigh, North Carolina.
And the time, I assuming, is in real time.
Yes.
All right.
This was in 2009
Yeah.
when the city was called to go just do a normal inspection of the sewer and to video it, because I believe they had like just laid some new sewer, and so they were going through to make sure everything was working well, and they saw something moving in the sewer, and they went, "We need to video this."
Yeah, there's all these flesh lumps, is how I would best describe them on to the audio listeners. They're like lumps of meat even that every now and then just contract.
It looks like if you've ever seen someone pucker
Yeah, that's
in a moment of fear, it looks like it's puckering.
It does look like a puckered moment of fear.
Or kind of pulsating.
Yeah. You don't have reference for this because you haven't played it. In Gears of War, there are a lot of gross things that move and look like this that you cut through with your chainsaw gun.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And I really think a chainsaw gun is what this thing needs.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw us back to the regular view, so I don't have to look at that anymore.
Yeah, take it off. I closed out of the tab on mine because I didn't like looking at it. It's been up on my second monitor this entire recording. Ugh. Just glaring at me, waiting for me. So it obviously went up on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And 2009, not much going on the internet, really.
This video, for reference, that is I think this is the same one that you sent, has 165,000 views.
I don't think that's the same one I sent.
Oh, we have we just got a similar link then.
Oh, yeah, I think it's just the same.
Yeah, it's the same footage. Yeah.
Yeah, because this one has 10.3 million views.
Okay. Yeah, this was. Yeah, I don't know. Huh.
Also, I mean, it was on the news.
Yeah, I do recall that. I would have been in like freshman, sophomore year.
God, you're old.
Yeah. Of high school, that is, not college. God, imagine that.
What year did I graduate?
I graduated in 2012.
I would have been in 6th grade, roughly.
Whew.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was but a wee little lad, and there were sewer monsters.
Yeah.
So, picked up on the news. NBC, Fox, ABC all said, "Hey, let's go take a look at the sewer monster.
Obviously.
Let's go look at it. Let's go show our fans and viewers." And then, of course, as things do, everyone went, "It's just a hoax."
Of course.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. It's up on YouTube. It's on the internet. You can't believe anything else on the internet.
Can't believe anything on the internet. Remember that.
On the internet.
It's 2009. You can't believe anything you read on the internet. Remember this for the future. Please, anyone at all, remember it.
Did something in 2009 happen on the internet that you're trying to erase?
No, it's from that point forward that the internet became what it currently is.
It's a weird tangent.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Listen,
geek check.
It was a different time back then. YouTube didn't exist. It was beautiful. 2003, no YouTube, fantastic. Went to new grounds.
Now that he's done.
and albinoblacksheep.com and all those
Stop.
websites.
Stop being so old. But Raleigh, like, public officials came forward and were like, "Hey, no, this is real. We filmed this," which I think is a huge thing
Yeah.
because now 2022, that's not happening.
No.
Even if it is real, until it has been investigated. No, that's fake. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Now, Marty Gibson.
I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't like the way that it moves.
No.
And as someone who's just recently had some not public, but septic and plumbing issues,
Yeah.
I did very closely look at the pile of bullshit that came out of our pipes. And I was just watching, I was like,
is it moving? Just poke it with a stick.
The old Southern man that was doing the septic work for us. Lots of interesting theories. Not once did he mention a sewer monster. So I think he's in on it. I should have asked him. I should have asked this 80-year-old Southern man, "Hey, you think there's a monster in there?"
I mean,
to be fair, his truck was called the Mystery Machine, and he did have a picture of Scooby-Doo on the side of it.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Wait a second.
You got bamboozled. You got by the Mystery Inc. It all just clicked.
Now just created panic.
His friend Scooby was there. It was real weird. I don't know what was going on.
No, his friend, he did have a friend with him. He kept calling him Pop, and he very obviously understood English.
Yeah.
But did think it was very funny to pretend that he didn't anytime he was asked to do something. And let me tell you, it did lighten the mood.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
It did lighten the mood as he charged me several $100s.
Yeah.
All right, Marty Gibson.
Yes.
Environmental coordinator, public utilities in the city of Raleigh, North Carolina. When we first saw the video, he says, "I was confused." Sorry, she says, "I was very confused." Just like the rest of you.
Yeah.
But she thinks it's slime mold.
Oh, okay. I'm not super familiar, but I can picture the idea of slime mold.
Yeah, apparently slime mold does reach a point in its life cycle where it throbs.
Grody. Don't ever let it reach that, anyone. What are you doing?
Hey guys, it shouldn't.
Don't. Just don't. If you think you're gonna let it, don't.
If you look at something, you look like that might throb sometime soon. Don't let it. Ain't nothing good that throbs. If it throbs, it's bad. It's bad. You don't want it. Get it out. Get it out.
Oh boy!
Get that throbbing thing out of here. I love doing this show.
This is something.
But she did then very quickly go. I think there was a button that clicked in her head as she was talking about the public, water pipes.
Yeah.
And I mean, your water gets treated and whatnot. It's still passing through those pipes.
Oh yeah, the
pipes. I think she came to the realization, hey, I'm telling people that there is a slime mold that breathes and throbs in their pipes, and she went, "Don't worry. Your water's going to get cleaned after it goes through that part of the pipes."
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then a couple hours later, after the interview was over, she did come back and say, "Hey, that was in a private sewer system that was not involved with us. That is not involved with the city,
Yeah.
and it will not mix with your water." It does mix with the water.
It says the city name and city main camera on the camera feed.
Yeah.
So that doesn't sound too private. Private Cameron Village.
Private there, Marty.
Cameron Village, North Carolina, which is probably a town, I'm guessing. Yeah. This ugh. I still got the video up on another monitor to save it.
Get that off.
Oh.
I think it's like a suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a suburb. Home to a chic shopping center, a mix of national brands and locally owned shops selling fashion, home goods, and upscale gifts. Popular for brunch.
Don't eat any food there. Don't eat any food. It's got that water in it. What are you doing?
It's got that water in it. It's got that water with the mold. It's got the
throbbing mold water. Don't eat the brunch there. What are you doing?
Don't eat no brunch there. You can see it.
Yeah. Because they clean the cups and plates and forks with that water.
Yeah, they do. Now I'm going to send you a picture that I saved.
Okay.
Which was an artist rendition of it. And I think you're going to like it.
Okay.
Now I'd like for you to go take a look at that.
That's it right there. That's the scariest thing I've seen in my life right there. That's exactly what I saw in that video. 100%.
So as you can assume, as we did, that new statement was met with a good bit of hesitation.
Yeah.
As everyone went, hey, just a couple hours ago, that was our water.
Hey, remember when you said, like, an hour and a half ago?
It's fine. You remember an hour and a half ago when you said, hey, that's our water, but we clean it for you?
Yeah. And then it wasn't our
we
water.
Still remember that.
And then, like, what's going on with it, huh? Somebody's water is that. Maybe we shouldn't have anyone's water be that. Oh boy, this is gross, and I do love this artist rendering of this monster.
The artist rendition of it is so good.
It's top tier. That's like Microsoft Paint to a T. It's great.
Yeah, it's like I'll look on DeviantArt for something.
Yeah.
Now here's where there was a slight oversight in the reporting of this.
Okay.
I couldn't ever find anything on what they did about it.
Oh.
I couldn't find anything about if they got rid of the thing or not.
That's disturbing and concerning.
So, as we did earlier say, if you're living in Raleigh, North Carolina, I wouldn't drink any water or eat at any place in Cameron Village. That being said, Cameron Village, North Carolina, you want to cut me a check? I'll tell everybody to eat over there.
Yeah, you want to go?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, there's not been like new articles since like 2009 on this thing.
Nope. Because they're like, it's a private sewer system. Don't worry about it.
They went, no, and we're not talking about this again.
Now,
I was gonna say, it got handled at like a city council meeting that no one went to.
Yeah, that no one was allowed in.
It was a secret city council meeting.
Now, Ed Buchan, I believe is how you would say that name. was the environmental coordinator at the Public Utilities Department in Raleigh, and he was quoted as following:
Hmm.
"I've seen a lot of sewer TV before. First of all, Ed, gross,
It's his job.
nasty boy.
It's his job. It's dirty
Doesn't
job.
make it any less nasty.
Dirty jobs is micro. Somebody's got to do it.
Get Micro in the Raleigh sewage system."
He's been in so many sewers. It's so gross. Everything. His show's gross, but man, is he funny.
He did come forward with a theory.
Mhm.
Tubifax worms.
Yeah. Okay. Some sort of worm.
Yeah, big old clump of worms.
Grody.
Yep. And his answer for why it was moving like that
Mhm.
was the heat that was radiating from the camera's light.
Okay. Well,
What have caused it to worm.
So it's 09. We don't have LEDs yet, so the light would give off heat.
Yeah, probably a halogen light, if I had to assume.
Yeah.
Those get pretty warm. But then later in the quote did say, "Hey, it took me some time to come up with something because I did not recognize that creature."
Yeah. That's
Now, Ed, you guys once before in this investigation have tried to cover up. And your PR team told you to say you didn't recognize it. Really, Ed?
Ed, you're the
You
expert.
got monsters, and you got monsters in that water.
Oh, yeah, it's so gross.
He finished his quote with, "Generally, the only things you see in sewer lines are roots."
Mhm.
Got experience with them, Ed? Can tell you the same thing. Grease.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe
Fatbergs and stuff.
maybe a rat
Yeah.
or some bugs. Thankfully, I don't have to mess too much with sewers anymore. Ed got out.
Some sewer gators. That's one we got to touch on probably eventually. Is them New York sewer
probably.
gators.
Was that real or is it just in TMNT?
It was like people were getting them as pets, like as babies.
Oh yeah.
And then
Flush them down the toilet.
Yeah, I don't want to take care of this.
Trying to Nemo them.
That's why the Everglades are full of like boa constrictors and stuff that don't belong there, and they're eating like the alligators and stuff.
That's why there's an alligator in Jefferson.
Mm-hmm. That is why there's an alligator in Jefferson.
We drove by that lake in Jefferson the other day, or by the Jackson County High School, and I was like, bet that gator's in there right now.
That lake's full of catfish too. That gator's gonna get enormous if it's in there.
Good.
It's gonna be
what the people at Jefferson deserve.
This is gonna be Jefferson's Lake Placid moment. Like, it's gonna terrorize the town.
Good. Two-Toed Tom, but for Jefferson. I'm gonna go sit by the lake and read books into the water. I'm gonna try and teach the gator. I'm gonna go read manifestos
to the gator in the catfish lake.
Hey, how'd Zachary die? Oh, he got snuck up on by that gator because he was sitting by the water just reading.
Yeah, he put his foot like a foot and a half away from the water's edge, and then the gator just pulled him in.
He thought the gator was coming because he enjoyed the reading time.
Like a gazelle.
The gator just wanted to munch and crunch.
He started spinning, and that was the last time we saw him.
No, gator grabs my leg and spins. It's fine. My cartilage and ligaments so messed up, it's just coming clean off.
Yeah, it's gonna be like popping the arms off like a GI Joe.
Now, actual investigators.
Okay.
Did take a look.
Yeah.
After Ed said they're tubifax worms for sure. And the investigators said, there's some problems with that theory, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see no worms.
Yeah, it's just a big pile of meat. It's a big meat mound, if you will.
These investigators said if it was worms, you'd see some worms.
Yeah, any at all.
No worms to be seen. And Tom Quack, not spelled how you think, unfortunately.
Oh,
It is KWAK, who is a biology professor with North Carolina State, said, I think it's a colony of bryozoans,
okay.
which are small animals like a hydra that live together in colonies and stick out little tentacles to feed.
Grody.
And when they're messed with,
Mm-hmm.
they withdraw into little tubes. So kind of like worms.
Yeah. But again,
And he said, unless they're mutated, they're not going to bite you. They're not going to sting you. They don't carry disease. They're
yeah.
not dirty. No point to take them out of the sewer.
Yeah.
Now, Tom, you know what that sounds like, Tom. Big sewer pays you off.
I thought you were going to say big worm.
I was thinking about saying big worm. No, it sounded like Big Sewer told Tom to tell him to leave that thing in there.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're thinking. Surely that's the end of the story.
Surely.
No more investigators.
Surely we figured it out. It's not a problem.
It's wrong.
Oh.
Dr. Timothy S. Wood,
Okay.
a bryozoan expert with the Department of Biological Sciences in some school in Ohio that I've forgotten the name of and I didn't write it down.
Fantastic. Doctor.
Said no. Those are not bryozoans. They're worms.
Oh?
The same worms that someone else said they were. And his theory was because these worms show up in polluted streams and soil and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now he said the reason you can't see any worms is because there's so many of them that the movement doesn't look like a worm because they're moving in clumps.
Nope.
And they're coiled around one another.
No. Okay. Now I'm gonna do one thing real quick here to do our tangent. This is a creature from Halo.
Yeah.
These are the hunters, the big guys with the green cannon that swing at you that we would fight every now and then. They're made up of colonies of thousands, hundreds of millions of thousands of worms. Yeah, and so are the big scarab tank things that you fight. That are like the big walker things. It's a very similar, and that's what I thought this was leading into, was like some sort of gooey super worm that is just a nightmare, and that's what it seems to be so far.
Yeah, I don't like worms.
Yeah,
I think one worm by itself,
sure.
Fine.
The little container with like 8 that you go fishing with, totally fine.
Never liked it. I don't like touching worms.
Oh no, it's a whole thing, but yeah.
That's too many worms.
That is if
your answer is, hey, there's so many of them that it doesn't look like worms.
Yeah,
burn it.
Yeah, that's not an answer. That's a problem. Like you have to solve that problem today.
Don't worry about that one. That's just 8 million worms.
Don't worry, it's so many worms you can't see one.
The reason you can't see those worms because there's 400 billion of them.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That's so gross and scary and too close to home for our water.
Yeah, and everyone thought it was aliens, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There was one theory that I found that I loved. It's just poop.
Okay.
That's come alive.
Oh no.
It's just living, breathing poop.
That's
And then the theory that they branched off of that one with was it's a creature using poop as a shield.
it's hiding in the poop.
You're not gonna check it.
Yeah. You poke that? No. I'll get you.
Sewer man said, "Hey, you want to come? You want to come look in here?" And I said, "No, thank you.
Yeah. No, I'm
No,
good.
thank you. That's where my poop is." And I had to flush the toilet for him once so he could make sure, and I could see
The
the
water.
septic
Yeah.
water move. Didn't like it.
Yeah.
And he said, "You want to come stand over here?" And I said, "No, thank you, Mister Scooby Doo man. I'm gonna stay right over here where there isn't just a pool of my poop that I could fall in
Yeah.
because I would." And then no one would ever speak to me again because I would not leave my house. If I fell into the tank of poop water, no one would know me. I would fake my death.
You're telling me this isn't your Joker moment? Like the one that takes you to the edge?
I'd be the piddler. That's why the pissler's
The
funny.
Pissler. Oh no.
All my riddles are piss-centric. I don't know what that means. Wait, riddles.
He's okay. The P riddles. Got real bright.
That looks like I shouldn't click on it.
Yeah.
Um,
You're gonna get like subscribed to all sorts of nightmare like piss kink ads.
who says I'm not already? This says P riddles with answers to solve.
Yeah. Oh. Does it have any?
No. I just click on it. It says, here we've compiled a list of the best P puzzles and riddles to solve.
It's-
And then there's an obvious link that doesn't belong on the site.
Mhm.
Wait, browse the list below. This just says Speedy Peanut Butter. That's the first one. It just says Speedy Peanut Butter.
I don't I don't know.
What does that have to do with piss? Riddlesandanswers.com? I'm gonna go check riddles.com real quick.
Oh, that's that was you're on a nightmare mess
Can I
looking for P riddles.
P. It's-
Hey, you're cutting your mic out by yelling. You're peeking your mic.
I'm peeking my mic.
You're peeking your mic.
It's treating it like I'm control effing P. It's just showing me a bunch of riddles about peeling things. If anyone has any good P riddles, please send them to me on Twitter.
Yeah. Be sure to send in your urine related riddles.
Not your urine.
No. Don't send any urine.
We don't have a place for you to send it, but please don't.
No.
Give me a letter, Levi.
Oh, a letter?
Yeah, we're doing Yokai the Fortnite. That's all I got on the North Carolina sewage monster. He's still living in there.
Okay. Let's go with
I like it.
Oh, perfect.
It's not on there. There's no P ones.
There's no P ones? Oh, you fooled yourself. Let's go with D.
D for Dookie.
For Dookie. Yep.
1 through 10.
6.
All right, we're going to talk about. Oh, this was cool as hell. I can already tell.
Excellent.
Denpachi Gitsune.
Okay.
Denpachi the Fox translation. And I
Yeah.
want you to look at this. I want you to look at this cool dude.
Yeah.
Look at this cool guy.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a
Isn't
drinking.
that dude cool as hell?
That's a sake fox.
That's a sake fox, baby. Denpachi is a famous fox from Idaka, Sosa City, Chiba Prefecture. Disguised himself as a young student. I don't know if I like where this is going.
Yeah.
Infiltrated a seminary and studied Buddhism for 10 years until his disguise was discovered. So he would wake up, transform into a boy, and go to the seminary. And when the other students and teachers arrived, he was already there performing his chores. He was an exemplary student. He came to be highly respected. For 10 years, he continued to study diligently.
What is going on? Is this how all foxes
One
got their
day-
cunning or something?
One day, a high priest named Saint Noke was installed as the new headmaster. There was a ceremony and a great banquet. Though alcohol was normally forbidden, the restriction was lifted that evening, and it turned into a night of wild drinking.
Hell
The
yeah.
students drank themselves into a stupor. Denpachi became so drunk that he lost control of his disguise and transformed back into a fox. His deception revealed the other students descended upon Denpachi. They tied him up and beat him nearly to death.
What the hell?
Then dragged him before Saint Noke for judgment. He kneeled before the headmaster with tears in his eyes and begged for forgiveness. He explained that his real name was Konoha and he lived in a hole in the woods near the seminary. He wanted to try studying, so he disguised himself and slipped into the seminary.
What on earth?
Saint Noke listened to his plea, and touched by his sincerity, he told the students, for the teachings of the Lotus Sutra to have reached the heart of this lowly beast is truly a marvelous thing. And he forgave Konoha's deception.
Okay.
Konoha promised from then on he would serve the temple as a guardian spirit and protector of the faith. There is now a shrine to him outside of this temple.
Oh. Well, this turned wholesome.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Right there in the middle,
I thought we were gonna lose it.
Worried.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna like approach some two-toed Tom territory, but
No, it's just a fox that
it's just a
could
fox.
transform into a person.
Hmm.
And went, I think I'd like to study a little bit.
You know what? Love to learn math sometime. Me a fox. I'd love to learn some math. Trigonometry. Here, that's wild.
A squared plus B squared. I need to get to know that as a fox.
As a fox, important stuff.
And he just got too drunk. It happens to the best of
Yeah,
us.
it happens.
One of these days, I'm going to get too drunk and turn back into a fox.
Yeah.
And then you guys are going to descend
we'll
upon
know.
me and beat me nearly to death.
That was the part that was like, why? What the hell?
They're so mad at him.
It's a drunk fox. It's not doing anything.
If I was in school and we were celebrating a new principal and we all got so drunk and one dude turned into a fox, I don't think my first reaction would be, I gotta beat that thing to death.
Yeah, right?
It's like that dude's tweet about E.T. Me and my friends would have beat E.T. to death with a hammer. I'm trying to think if one of my friends in school just turned into a fox
That'd
after
be awesome.
drinking.
Listen, that'd be awesome.
This is just turning red.
Yeah.
That's all that is. Dude, that'd be so fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
I'd come home, my mom would think I was just high. Oh, Mom, you remember Jacob in my fourth period? Turned into a fox today.
What the hell are you
Everybody
talking
started beating him to death. Oh no, sorry.
Hey,
Turned
Jeff,
into a fox. What'd you guys do? Oh, we beat him to death, Mom, for tricking us.
Oh, what a mess!
Hey,
What
Jacob,
a mess!
where'd that tail come from? Yeah, Jacob, where'd that tail come from?
Well,
You
yeah.
little liar.
Hey, hang on.
Hey, now get him.
Oh no. I think we gotta cut that off.
God.
That bit off there.
Oh, yeah. This is just furry hatred.
It is.
People being
Just
scared
people
of
beating up a
furries.
furry.
Now, I will say at the school I went to, if some kid just came to school in a furry costume, he probably would have been beaten nearly to death.
Yeah.
We went to school in the middle of a cow pasture.
No.
We did. Yes, we did.
I know we did, but I just thought of, all right, comes to school as a furry. He's a cow.
No, I was thinking he was still a fox, and someone was like, "Oh man, he's gonna get our chickens. Get him!"
Oh,
That's
boy.
all I've got.
We've
got to cut this off at the head because we're about to really lose it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God. Well, this has been My Neighbor Beats a Fox, man.
It has. Surprisingly, it turned into that.
What does the fox say? Hey, I just wanted to study here. I'm sorry.
And then it goes like ring ding ding da ding da ding ding ding.
Yeah.
God, what a bad
Sure
time.
does.
What a bad time that was.
I convinced my AP US history teacher to let us watch that. I don't remember how I convinced her to let us watch that, but I don't think I've ever been more in trouble without being officially in trouble. And man, did I think it was funny.
Yeah.
This is the same US history teacher that I used to sit in the window and reflect the sunlight off of my watch into her face as she would teach.
Oh no.
Was a little asshole.
That's top tier high school content right there though.
Yeah, blinding your teacher.
Yeah. and playing
Take
bad YouTube videos on the TV.
Take that, Miss Bacchus. More like Miss Blindus. All right, I'm Zachary.
I'm Levi.
I'm not a fox.
I am also not a fox.
Levi might be a sewage monster, though.
If you're a fox, be sure to send us an email at that Mothman podcast at gmail.com. I opened up Twitch and it started playing an ad. It's
you said Math Man.
I did, but it was because my phone started playing an ad.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, send us emails. You got yokai you want us to cover. That'd be a good place to do it. To send us an email.
You want to send us P riddles.
Yeah, P riddles.
Do it on Twitter. Just tag us in it. At Mothman Podcast.
Yeah.
All your favorite P riddles. If I find them funny, I'll try and sneak them into the next recording.
There you go. Yeah.
Without Levi's knowledge.
I'll forget about this.
Or approval.
Yeah. Approval.
If you have P to send us, don't. Please. I've had enough of it in the past week.
Yeah. Those septic tank problems are bad. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
I peed in a carton of cat litter
Yeah.
several times. I've had enough pee problems. Don't give me yours.
Where can people find you though?
I don't want them to.
You afraid they're gonna
Not
send you
after
pee
I've-
messages?
Yeah, I'm really scared I'm gonna get pee messages. No, I'm just kidding. You can send me your pee messages at Baby Mothman. I'm probably not gonna respond to them because I'm gonna forget about this.
Yeah, and gonna be real confused in 2 weeks when this episode goes up.
Oh yeah, good. I'm gonna text Levi like, "Hey, some kid's messaging me about pee. Do you know what this is?"
Yeah, we're gonna get a group message and like, what the hell's going on?
Look at this weird stuff that's going on in my DMs.
You can buy merch at boardnerds.store.
There's no pee merch.
There's no pee merch.
There is a pea colored shirt.
There is a yellow pea colored shirt that says Mothman Saves. It's fantastic. You should go check it out.
But while you're on Twitter,
Yeah.
follow Corley, who did our artwork, who made that beautiful logo for us.
Mm-hmm.
Her username is at @lychan_, and her commissions, as of 2 weeks ago, when this comes out, were open. If they're out, too late.
Yeah, just hang
you
on.
Snooze, you lose, nerd.
Give them a follow. Wait till they're open. It's obvious, right?
No, too late. We bought it all up.
You can find me on Twitter and TikTok at Levi Carver, LevisCarver. That's all sorts of just nonsense. You're the only 10 I see is the last 3 original tweets that I had. So be sure to deal with that fun stuff. All the YouTube channels and social and other stuff that we do also have like Twitter and Facebook and all that. But I don't ever use them, so don't even like worry about it, honestly. What else do we have? We have.
What are those cans behind you?
Oh, these cans right here are of Noob Energy. Yes. This is our wonderful energy drink that we drink. Here comes in 2 wonderful flavors: Citrus Burst and Clutch and Kiwi. And they are vegan friendly, made in the USA, gluten free, sugar free, not sticky, 10 calories,
not sticky,
12-ounce can. They're like a wrapped can, so like it's got like a nice matte feel to it. It's not like hard, sharp, like not sharp, whatever. You know what I mean? It's not just raw metal on there. You can find those in FYE across the United States. You can find.
You can go on their website. And you can use code Mothman15.
Yeah, for 15% off your order. You can use a store locator also and find if they have somebody's got it local next to you. That's a cool thing you can do on their website. So be sure to check that out.
Especially if you live in New York, you're going to kill yourself for this, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, buddy.
You're gonna. Oh
this
no!
This was a funny bit for a minute.
And then it turned into now you won't let go.
Thank you. Yeah, and then you started playing too much with it and started trying to eat it.
Yeah, that's a cat. They do that crap.
Yeah, one of them tried to eat. I don't remember what it was, but I had to pull like 1.5 foot of some kind of fabric out of their throat one morning at like 8 a.m.
Oh gosh, yeah, cats will just eat stuff. That's the worst.
I mean, to be fair, so will I.
Yeah, that's fair. Do we have anything else that we need to talk about while I'm thinking about it? I'm desperately trying to stay on topic. We have.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can go find us on YouTube. Board Nerds.
Yeah.
Big Brown Couch Gaming.
You can watch. Did you say where you can watch these live?
VODs are on Skeleton Crew Gaming. YouTube channel live is on twitch.tv/Skeleton Crew Gaming. Yeah, it's all there. Well, there's a link that is in pretty much every bio that is just a link tree of everything. So you can go click on that.
Yeah. Come watch us live to watch cat hijinks.
Yeah.
When I'm at home. Which we said we were never going to do again.
Yeah.
And then we immediately did again.
Yeah.
Oh, he spotted something.
Yeah, I know. That
See you
chair
later.
spun right on out of there.
Oh, I think he's got a bug. That's
Oh,
cool.
cool. Perfect.
Yeah. Hang out, tweet at us your P riddles.
Yeah. Leave us reviews on wherever you listen to this that has reviews. Give us stars or numbers that are high or whatever. Do all that kind of stuff. That helps people find us so other people can see this nonsense that we do most of the time.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
And you tweet me anything you want. I think, what, 2 times now we've done suggestions from people?
Yeah.
Those are always fun because it's a glimpse into what you like
Yeah.
and things you know, and they give me nightmares. And I don't like that. But it's funny for content.
Yeah, so be sure to send more horror creatures in.
Send it to me.
Yeah.
Levi has enough nightmares. He doesn't need
I think that's everybody, right? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming and checking out this episode of My Neighbor Mothman. We will see you on the next episode,
which should come out in a week.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of Oh, I got all those notifications right there. I'm doing a lot of traveling right now, so like everything's kind of out of whack. But we're doing the best we can to like keep a schedule.
Yeah, sometimes things don't work out.
Yeah.
And sometimes people's houses fall apart.
Yeah, sometimes.
And sometimes you have to be patient about it.
Yeah. It happens.
And we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Because if you're going to tweet me messages to me about my bathroom problems, I'd prefer you didn't. Now, what are you looking at?
No, there's like, I saw specks on the ceiling. It's because we have the windows open, and like the bugs that can get through the screen are up on like the lamp. So I'm going to go deal with that in a minute. It's fine. No worries.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.
And watching.
Bye-bye.
And thank you, Levi, for all of the hard work you do on this podcast.
I very much appreciate that.
I made that one.
Oh, hell yeah. I was watching it on the second monitor up here.
Here, I'll do it again. Where's the...
Huh?
Oh, it's right there. See it?
Oh, yeah.
You get a bit of snot in there? Gotta weigh it down with my snot.
Hell yeah.
Hoggers.
Thanks for watching the stream, everybody.
I messed my camera up now. I can't get it back on.
It's fine. We're going to end the stream anyway. Night, y'all.